Welcome back. The Six Nations is back this weekend, and since we can't be there this morning, we're bringing the match atmosphere into your home. Our tech expert, Colin Baker, joins me now with his must-have gadgets to enhance your experience. Good morning to you, Colin.
Good morning, Laura.
Are you a rugby fan?
Well, apparently. Look, in my school, there was two camps. There was two sides of the classroom. You were either into rugby or Star Trek and computers.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if you can guess.
I'm assuming it was Star Trek and computers.
Yeah. But you see, my dad's a massive rugby fan, and he's always tried to get me involved. So he's really trying to get me into the Six Nations this year. Okay. And so I am meant to be looking forward to the match this Saturday.
Oh, well, plenty of people are. And it's great that we have something to look forward to. Great that the guys are going to be able to play.
Totally.
So, look, we'll start off with some gadgets that may enhance the experience. And we've got this wonderful TV to start off.
Well, where would you start, really, in terms of watching rugby these days? Because you're not going to go down to Lansdowne Road.
You can't.
I think what a lot of people don't realise is what's actually happened in TV in the last 5 to 6 years. So if you've got a 6 or 7 year old TV, it's a very different offering to what we've now got. So in terms of technological advancement over the last 30 years, the last 5 have been the most incredible in terms of the scale of development and the change of the experience.
How so in terms of the size?
Well, for starters, you've got, not just the size, but the fact that the resolution and clarity, it's hard to tell through a camera as we're watching a TV, but recently I had the joy of going in and checking out about 22 of the latest TVs on the market between 45 and 50 inch, which is your typical desirable size in a home. And this was my favourite. Now, there's not a huge pile of a difference, but some of the features on this one are the reason. So for starters, obviously, you've got the very latest ultra high definition 4K resolution. You've got smart functionality, but not just smart, it's the easiest to use. So this one's Google's version of Smart TV. So it's not something that'll fall behind in a year or two. It's constantly updating, just like Chrome is or any Google devices. But you've also got this, from Philips, you've got this Ambilight feature built in, which honestly I thought was a bit of a novelty.
That's been around for years. Do people really use it? I've got mine turned off.
I thought it was a novelty. And I kind of thought, well, I'd probably turn it off. But actually, in terms of being immersive, and that's what TV is about, immersing yourself into that experience. And that's what the Ambilight feature really does. You can actually change these lights to the colour of your local team or your country. And so that really just adds to the experience. You've also got the fact that this is speech recognition built into the control. So you can actually say, show me a cooking show, and it'll go straight to that.
Oh, that's clever.
So there's some really clever features in there. What a lot of people also don't realise is now you've got Bluetooth in smart TVs like this. So Philips, for example, are giving away a free set of Bluetooth headphones with these, so you can listen in privacy without disturbing the rest of the house.
Well, listen, if people don't want to upgrade their TV, they're perfectly happy with their telly, but maybe they think that the sound isn't ideal. You do have a good option.
Well, that's another part of the experience, obviously. You really want to be immersed in that sound space. Well, years ago, you'd put speakers, I don't know if you remember, like the big neighbours, the really important neighbours, they'd have like 20 speakers in their room. Well, you don't need that anymore. In fact, it's just unnecessary. Sound bars like this can be attached to the bottom of your TV, and they're fairly inexpensive. This one's €129, separate remote, connects into the TV, and it creates that sound space by delaying sounds from certain aspects of the speakers. So it's creating that virtual idea of speakers being behind you, behind the TV, right in front of you, right in the centre of the room. So they've got much more clever about how they adjust and adapt.
And that will be, you'll be able to use that in most of TVs.
You can plug that into pretty much any TV. It's got and it's also got Bluetooth, so you can actually connect it into your tablet or your laptop or your phone as well. So it's kind of got multi-purposes.
Now this I love. This is a coffee table with a difference.
With a difference. I call it the awesome coffee table, because coffee tables don't do much. They're just coffee tables. Yeah. Well, this one has a set of refrigerated drawers. So this is like your fridge as well for your beers, your cans, your Coke, whatever it is, and pretty incredible. There's also a Bluetooth, a massive. The camera can't see it, but there's an enormous speaker behind here. Yeah, it's utterly huge.
And it's in.
So it's right in the table.
So
in terms of a woofer, as we used to call it, so like really bassy sound, much like the sound bar here, it does connect into your phone. There's a touch panel on the top of the coffee table there. There's even a kid-friendly mode, which sort of locks the drawers.
Oh, that's clever
which is really smart.
So just to clarify for people at home watching, this is a display model.
Yes, yeah. That's just for the telly. It's just this unit here and the black toughened
So
glass
it's a black top. It's got a grain, like a bit of sparkle or something.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit of a marbly effect,
Okay.
or a granity effect. That's about €1,000. But I mean, people have spent more than that on coffee tables that don't do anything. So it's
a lot of
fridge,
money.
and it's a lot of other things as well. So it's kind of cool.
A coffee table
It's
and a
definitely for the
fridge.
man den or whatever
For your
they call it.
mansion.
Yeah,
where
yeah,
your
yeah.
kitchen is ages
Mansion,
away.
man den.
Moving on to the Echo. So this is the Echo Show. I've got the Echo Dot at home. What's the difference?
Okay, well, the Dot doesn't have a screen on it. So you've got a certain level of experience there. And I don't know how onboarded you are with the Echoes.
Don't
Do
use it
you
too much,
use them?
really,
Okay,
no.
okay. So you see, in my house, I've got it turning on and off everything. It says hello to me when I come in. I ask for the news, the weather, and then my mum rings me on it as well. And this is something that, quite aside from the fact that you can just ask it any question. So, Alexa, what time is the fixture in the Six Nations rugby?
On Saturday the 27th of February at 15:15, Italy will play Ireland in Six Nations.
I don't know if you can
So
hear
it does
that.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Alexa, what time is the fixture this Saturday in the Six Nations rugby?
On Saturday the 27th of February at 16:45, Wales will play England in Six Nations.
Which is great, but you don't need a screen to tell you that. So
No,
why is
there's
that
a lot
better?
more on it. Obviously, you can have it show you videos, etc. But what's actually been really clever with the Alexa devices in the last while is that a lot of families have bought them, and we've enabled or we've helped them to set them up in nursing homes or in homes of older, isolated people, because there's nothing involved. This is like Zooming, except there's no buttons to press, no onboarding, no clicking, no accepting, no waiting room. So you can video call through devices like this on the Amazon platform.
That's a really lovely way
and
to
instead
think
of
about one of
pressing
these.
things, you're just going, Alexa, call mum.
And a decent price as well. Listen, I don't want to run out of time.
Alexa, don't call mum. No.
Not now, maybe later. I've been looking
Alexa
forward.
devices.
Alexa, stop.
No, stop. Alexa, stop.
Colin wants to get to
Sorry.
these glasses.
Okay,
Really
pick
looking
up the
forward to trying
glasses.
these.
These are...
Just to let
Alexa,
people
stop.
at home know that these glasses haven't been touched so far. This morning you just opened up the zipper and that's it. So I've sanitised my hands.
These are glasses of difference. Obviously, they're fashionable sunglasses, okay? So they're really well put together sunglasses. But they've got an addition. They've got speakers and a microphone built in. So they're actually discreetly a Bluetooth headset. And those little speakers are built into the arm. There's also touch buttons on there as well. So they're really, really very, very clever, discreet way.
So instead of wearing headphones on a walk, you could wear these.
Just wear the sunglasses.
But could people passing you by, obviously they're 2 metres apart at the moment, could they
In the
hear?
same way as a set of headphones, if you're booming the latest rap music, maybe they will. But I mean, it's very, very discreet. So volume at a normal level, I find, nobody in your immediate environments can hear it. So
That's
very,
really
very
clever.
clever sunglasses.
Are these going to be a big
I believe
seller?
they look good. What do I know about style? But you can tell me.
I can't see them on myself. They're certainly very comfortable.
I think they look
Are
good.
they a big seller?
I think it's Carphone Warehouse. They're about €349.
Do you know what? They're light. You wouldn't know that all of that is built into it.
Look, they are very, very well put
Colin,
together,
where can
very well
people get
engineered.
more information on all of these products?
backfromthefuture.ie. I always put the stuff up there for each show, and they can find it there.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks
today.
a lot, Laura.
Some great devices there. Thank you. Call your mum now.
Yeah.
Remember, you can watch all of this year's Six Nations coverage live right here on Virgin Media One. Up next, we'll be discussing the challenges people with disabilities face when dating. See you in a few minutes.